Hello everyone, welcome to the Bonsai Life. My name is Damir and today we will work on some maples. And I hope you're enjoying some free time, no watering every day. We can prune some of deciduous trees like maples, and I have few of them here that they need some pruning, so we can cut some of the branches and then I can put them back into the greenhouse and leave it till the spring. Here is I think my favorite maple that I have. This is Little Princess. This is kind of small tree. They don't grow quite big. It's probably 8 to 9 years old, and it's growing in the rock. Then I have here this is type of small willow, and two maples that needs to be pruned. This is in this rock only for I think 3 years, and I have to do something with them. And then the third tree is also root in the rock. Is this 3 maples grown from seed. These are also from seed, with one pine tree. Pine tree is about 5 years old from seed, and maples are 3 or 4, something like that. And they're kind of, I think, 3 years on this rock, I assume. And seeds are from Germany. So let's start to work on one of these trees, and I think if I ask you which one would you pick, I think you would pick this one, same as me. So we can start with the Little Princess, and this tree, I had the plan with this tree to grow like a really small tree. I wanted like really shohin sized tree out of this one, and I put this tree on the rock, into the rock, and I had the plan to grow this tree really small, so you could have like really small tree growing in the rock. But I didn't have a big plan for shape of the tree. So I had kind of some plan, but I didn't have like a full-on plan how the tree will look like. So I started growing this tree, and I left some branches just to thicken up the trunk, and I did like that. So on the end, this is what I got from that. And on the end, I didn't prune that branches that I left there as my sacrificial branches. So I left them there, and that was this branch here. So on the end, I did shorten the branch just to fit in the composition. And this tree, like no other tree in my collection, has this much of ramification. It's like crazy how tight tree this is. And this year I didn't prune this tree much. I pruned this tree in the winter, Then I did some bud selection, in the spring. Then I had some just on the early summer. I pruned just a bit of some extending branches, and that's all. I didn't do defoliation. I didn't do partial defoliation. I did prune just few leaves here and there, but nothing major, like nothing something crazy, you know. So, and I got this year a lot of branches here on the front, and I don't like that. And last winter I left some of these branches here to grow, to fill up this space here, and oh boy, did it fill it up. So now I have here a lot of crossing branches with this bottom branch. This is my back branch. This is also back branch, but this branch is filling up this space here, and I got so many branches that they're now kind of crossing each other. So this is my major problem now, so I have to shorten that up. I have lots of buds, so I can choose. So let's start working on this branch, on this back branch as my first branch. So I have lot of buds all the way further into the tree, and I will definitely prune all the way back where I can shorten the branches like a lot. Here, when this all gets the leaves, this is all kind of one big mess, so I will take some of these branches that are kind of growing here and crossing this other branch here, this one here. So I will make some space here so you can see some kind of some separation. Like branches like this I will shorten very short, and I would like to use the branches that are growing kind of down, like this one, but this one is kind of growing in the clutch on these two, so I don't like that. And I have here too many branches. I have one branch that is kind of crossing this branch here, and these that are growing kind of upwards, I will take these two, and wherever I have 3 branches I will cut into the 2. And wherever I have long internodes like this one, I will cut that back, because next year I will get the new ones. So here, this is huge, I don't like that. Here I have buds down lower. When this tree did start to grow in spring, I did everything to get the smaller internodes on the beginning of the year, but like as I can see here, or not here, not on this branch, but let's say here on this one, that didn't work, because these are quite big internodes. This is like, I'd say 2 centimeters. That's quite a lot. Here you have like first internode, second, then you have like half a centimeter between this and this. It's like half a centimeter, so I will cut everything up to the first nodes. And I have these long branches that I don't like. All these with long internodes, cutting in half. I have 3 branches here, so I will take the middle one off. So first update, I did my back branch, and now I will go back to the top of the tree on the sides, and then I will come back and show you what I did. So I don't bother you with whole pruning, because this pruning will take definitely like at least hour and a half. So this is first update, and now I will do the top, and then I will do the sides, and then the front, and then I will show you again when I finish the top, and when I will do the fine job, then I will do the rest with you guys, so you can see the whole thing. But one thing is for sure, now I'm looking at this hole, and I will go really low down, because I see I have so many new branches and so tight and full ramification that I can improve that with going even lower down, so the tree will be kind of even fuller, if that is kind of possible. I will cut some of the branches off to make on some places some air, so you are like kind of able to see the structure, because I don't like also when you have a tree and you have just like a bush, and you can't see the structure, you cannot see anything. You have just like kind of a bush, and you have to guess what is inside. So the branches, like let's say this one here, I don't know, can you see? But the branches like this one I will take off and completely, and I will make a new ones. So where I can improve my structure, I will definitely improve my structure. And so I'm taking the tree really down. That's why I think this will take a long time to prune. This branch was broken. I broke this branch, I think, in the last winter. So I put a piece of wire just to hold that, and I was hoping this will recover, and it did. I totally forget about that. I don't want so many branches growing kind of into the front of the tree. Then later, when you get the leaves here, you're not able to see the inner structure at all. So you couldn't see the tree properly. So that's why I'm going very short. So now I think this side is finished. I don't think I can I can improve everywhere. I have like two 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 branches, and always into twos. So wherever I have long internodes, I'm cutting it off. And I will regrow that. Wherever I have thick branch like this, and then I have small thin branch, I will cut that thick in the favor of that thin. Here I have three, let's say. I have two on the sides, and then I have that middle one. And I was dealing with that last year, and I just left it there. I think sometimes you have the rules of two, but you have also a rule of your common sense, that if you take that off, the tree will look really bad. So if you have something like that, then you leave it there. It's like wherever you can cut into two, that's really good. Do it. But if you will screw the tree with that, then don't do it. Easy. Yes, you have a rule of two, but like if that will like totally ruin the look of your tree, then don't do that. Just better leave that there. It's better to have three branches there and kind of nice full place than having two and a huge hole in your tree, a huge hole in your composition. Here I have a lot of branches I don't need. And last winter, this here, the winter broke it, just wind broke it. And I had some branches growing here, but they didn't make it. So I redid my top of the tree, and I think it's not bad that like I managed to redo this part for in this season. So I have to clean this dead branches. A lot of new roots popping out, but I cannot do anything about the roots right now. So after the tree will be definitely the greenhouse, so it will be secured for winter, just because the tree has so much exposed roots. So I'm a bit of afraid for the roots during the winter. And if you remember, I did glue this rock here in spring, and it's not visible at all. Rock actually cracked here, and I'm really pleased with my work. And I think one day this rock will just explode and it will fall totally apart, but I will repair this rock every time till I can, you know, when it's gonna be like when the rock totally fall apart into tiny little pieces, I will give up. But till I can, I will repair the rock. Now I can see here is forming one new crack here, because the trunk is thickening, and this is actually lava rock and they're kind of soft. so you cannot, like, you can't stop the tree from, you know, thickening up. And because this tree has the roots somewhere in the middle of this, in this rock, I did make a like really big hole. It's like on the bottom it's hole like this for the roots to grow down into the pot. But anyway, the tree is expanding, you know, and I just seen now, not long time ago, I seen like really hard rock, like kind of this type of rock, and I seen a tree. It was olive tree growing in the rock, and I know these rocks are really hard, and it was kind of young tree, maybe, you know, 20-30 years old, and the rock was like a huge rock. It was maybe 3 meters tall and maybe like 5 meters wide, and the tree was growing in small crack of that rock, and actually that tree tear that whole huge rock, like 100 of tons of weight, and it split that rock into two, like totally like a paper, you know. So doesn't matter how that rock is, you know, hard, the tree will eventually crack that stone. So when you have a tree growing in the rock, like one day that rock will be gone. So that's why you should always consider uh, to grow root in the rock. It looks really nice, but inevitable is gonna happen, and that is that one day you will have to deal with that the rock is gone. So, but till then, this looks really good. If you're not chasing the nabari, you know, because like when you have root in the rock, you actually have no roots. You have like a trunk, and instead of roots you have a rock. So, but that's also something different, you know. I definitely support, you know, something new, something, you know, something different, and this is also kind of part of a bonsai adventure. Try it, you know, it's really nice. It's root in the rock is really nice, and I really like this tree, and it did thicken up a lot. It has some flaws, you know. I have on the back, I have 3 branches here, like here I have 3 branches, but like maybe one day when I develop the tree even more, then I could, you know, I could cut something off and cut maybe one of these branches off and continue, you know, with something else. But because of the, I don't know, can you see that? But because the shape of this stone here, this hole in the stone, did give the tree kind of different. The trunk is not circle, it's not round. So it did give like kind of here flat space. It the tree looks definitely different when it's growing kind of in the rock. So that's all for today. These other 2 trees we will manage later. This is all what I took from the tree, and somewhere here around are more branches, but I was expecting I'm gonna take much more than this. But definitely later on I will check the tree a few more times, and I will definitely find much more branches to take off. And I really like this winter silhouette of the tree. Looks really good. Maybe this here is a bit too much. Maybe I could take some of this, you know, some of this here off, but this is it. This is all for today. So thanks guys, have a nice day, enjoy your life, and we will see each other with 2 more maples. Bye bye, peace out.